Hi everyone. Hello. Oh, goodness. So my mic setup kind of changed up. Whoop. So I have to kind of play around with things. But let me know how I'm being heard. If things sound good, it should be okay. It will low. Try that. How am I? Oh, that's a little loud. How is that? That seems pretty good. I will remove a little bit more of the gate so it picks me up. Move the mic a little. Let's get a little bit more. Oh! It's going the wrong way. Ooh. That should be good. Where was I? How am I looking? Looking too bright? A little too bright. Yeah, so hey everyone, Smo79 here. On an August 12th, 2024, it is currently 9:09 p.m. over on the eastern coast, and it is 83 degrees Fahrenheit. We are here with more Final Fantasy XIV, as we were here on Thursday with it. This time, more MSQ. We are going to be tackling the second half of the intro, which will be with Pelu Pelu. I like starting the stream in this area because it's just really nice to come in here and it just feels like the correct place to be for kind of my intro jazzy. I probably that a bit. See, do you get contacts, my good sir? I mean, I've had contacts before, but yes, I am wearing my contacts. I figured I would go with the full cosplay of my purple-eyed character. It's terrible lighting to see my purple eyes. Good. Go away, please. There we go. Alright. I'm me. Also, hi, Jen. Nice to see you. I end up, grabbing that DNF Duel I sent you, as well as the DLC. The, Season Pass was like $10 for all the characters, and I was like, heck yeah! Now I'm here. Back up a bit, shake up the screen. Ah. A little bit more comfortable. Oop. Not bad there. Okay. Gonna do the thing. This is sightseeing log. Hunt. Yeah, no. I just want to hit the main store area. Jen, if you're still here, how you doing? Okay. Hello, approachable Pelu. You're so approachable, it took me a whole week to get back to you. You good? How's you? I'm good. I got a pretty good nap in. I figured out a pretty good posture that I can sleep in that has basically like the pillow at the back of my neck here, which has been helping. I'm currently playing other game at the same time. No problem, no problem. I've done that multiple a time. You're good, you're good. But yeah, no, I'm doing great. Got to play a little Hollow Knight today. I got to play some Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah, got some good stuff in. To Urkopatra? Where's that tune when you need her? The approachable Pelu is waiting your questions. I've been waiting for what feels like days and eaten enough of Buruk Ibu's tacos to feed an army. What is it you'd like to know? Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urkopatra, we depart from the Arch of the Dawn, then take the road west at the first fork. We'd be wary of anything along the way. That is indeed the way to Urkopatra. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart when it comes to rugged terrain. We have a most dependable solution available. Come with me. Okay. Move the desk a little closer to me to give that mic room. It's up here now. Getting llamas. I like llamas. May I introduce to you our most dependable companion, the alpaca. It's the Emperor. Cusco. It's llama. These animals can traverse Urkopatra's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. Though they fill much the same niche as our chocobos back home. Don't have alpacas in Eorzea? Nah. Alpacas are native to Yggdrasil. Eorzea has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go through the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place which ill suits its qualities and where it is not needed anyway? But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression you aren't too fond of alpacas. When I was small and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. Haha, I see. Yeah, don't get spit on. What do they like to ride? Alpacas? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. We're really doing this then. Yeah. So, was my information useful to you? I feel like I'm slurring my words or something. I promise I'm not drunk. Yes, very helpful. Even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good. I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have to get, what I have on me. The Pelu Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals that benefits both parties. Oh, a fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. That's cool. Kind of like the little, what are they called? The Mords. Over in the first. Better not get spit on again. You brought that, you brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. Still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Urkopacha, then that's what we'll need. That's what we'll do. Uh-huh.
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
Urkopacha. Urkopacha. A pacha.
So this is Urkopacha. I've never actually been here before.
The air is so crisp and clear.
So clear.
Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som-Al.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wook Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here, of all places.
Oh, hi. Another uwu. Uwu.
But I should
Oh no,
introduce
you're
myself.
not.
I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Or not.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to watch Pelu.
Hello.
Oh, truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Oh, you got turned.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urkopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end.
They don't seem to be the type to give bad
But
deals.
listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels.
Well, no.
Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say. Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
Especially you, Alphino.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliyola. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Watchun Pello's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there.
I mean, yeah, Aaronville. It's right there. Come on. Why would you attack the alpacas? You want to fight something, though. Menu! Menu again! Okay. Got that out of my system. This is it. Watchun Pelu, home of the Pelu Pelu. Lamont should have arrived before us. That's not good. Come all this way for the right of succession? Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn Servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate, then, that I should deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. A nation's ruler should dress her best for her adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady, that's right. Come, Third Promise. My well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady? I'd like the sound of that. Do it. Alright, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt. What did we just talk about? Aaronville, when did you... a Shatona, yep. A Shatona from far off Zaktural. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak from quality alpaca wool. No thank you, I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is a Third Promise. Perhaps another time. Of course. My shop door is always open. Stupid bunny. You were saying something about not being easily charmed? I was just... As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase. unwitting customers like Whoop Lamont fall prey to their affable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. Okay, that's the second time I've heard the word, anyway, that word that he just used. The other time was in Final Fantasy 16, so I'm guessing, alright, I'm here fully. Also, I stopped not too long after this quest. I don't know why I lost interest. I don't know. Maybe you'll get back into it, maybe you won't. Not a big deal. Not like you don't play other games with us. Each. Who knows? Maybe you'll get a kind of a swing of, like, you'll get like the second win in the first dungeon, maybe? I don't know if you got to it or not. I don't know. Use that ad break. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. With valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu, let's all take Aaronville's word of caution to heart. I did the first dungeon? Okay. Gotcha, so like after this thing. Got it. Whoop Lamont is ready to search out the Dawn Servant Selector. Not my finest moment, I'll admit, but now that we're here, let's do what we came to do. Find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then. Prowl, Alisaie, and I will speak with the merchants. Lamont, you and Aaronville might try approaching travelers and passerbys. Gideon, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third promise. That's good to me. The Dawn Servant Selector? Ah, I thought you were a new face in town. Here for the right of succession, I take it. Me, I don't care. I don't much care who sits prone, so long as they keep Tyrol peaceful. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip our excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I say. I'm good, no thank you. Here. Oh, right, yes, you're asking about the Elector business. Being but freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Tobly, possibly tell you more about it. Tobly. Fucking Pelu. Ancient Porter. Electors? Oh yes, I've heard all about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zoral Ja. The first promise wins. He'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. In the thousands column, potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming by around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? No, I would not. Alright, you said you wanted to know about the Electors? I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zora Ja or his policies. No, I am not. Gavli Mablu. Mablu? Hello there, I'm Mablu. Did you have a question for me? I did. I like your outfit. Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prize alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Don't get too close. And our nervous darlings may... Get too close and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks. It happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Totally, that's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without totally noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Totally. Oberon. Fuck. But we got to go find Tobli. You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets, and then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyways, I did manage to learn that Tobli is the man we need to talk about the contest. Now, if only they'd share where this head ledger of theirs is to be found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay it a visit before the others return. Where I was? Oh, I don't think I touched this. That would have been bad. Derby. No problem. I'll miss you. Sorry I can't be there to hold it for you. Sorry, that was so... That is a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course. I totally believe you. Hi. Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobli? Tobli? Oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is. I can't tell you which one he is though. Isn't that part of the? Is that part of the contest? All I can say is that Tobli often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us could? Am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. Heh, so it's like a game. Easy enough, all I have to do is offer Tobli a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay anyone what everyone we think might be Tobli. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Great, we can meet back here to share our impressions. Obviously, I'm not Tobli. I mean... Oops, I shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out yourself who Tobli is. Or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck! Hey, diligent ranch hand. Ah, visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movements slow and deliberate. You think I might be, Totally? Haha, well, maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. Am I, Totally? Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the third promise in our entourage. Sharp instincts. Shall we commence the right of succession then? That's not who it is. It's that one. Because he's warning about the thing that he was really worried about. Plus, he's the only one who didn't outright say. Let's see, we're both done with our interrogation, so who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let me hear your pitch. The Dilly. Ah, the worker so intent on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip the mask off of our mystery ranch hand, so to speak. You know it's you, Tobly, and to prove it, I propose you a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. An offer I'll gladly accept. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobly, head ledger of Wachun Pelu, and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of Golujaja's chosen electors. Goodness. Aha! In a place featured in the Tuliolal saga, just as we thought. I was right to trust in your instincts, and I'd wager this won't be the last time. She found you out fair and square, Tobly. And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity had her bid ended here.
Deducing the Dawnservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Right. Not hard at all.
Side capture. Oh, hey Zorl.
Zorolja.
I am told the head ledger, Tobly, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobly. That's part of the test.
You're Tobly.
Scared.
Without
I'm
even
down.
asking a single question. Very impressive indeed. With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge. Per the Dawnservant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered a number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one.
You are Tobly. I'm
You must
Tobly.
go forth
You're Tobly.
and capture for me an alpaca.
Alpaca capturing, huh? Shiny. Shiny alpaca?
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Bring out the example!
Don't worry, guys. I speak alpaca. I probably do,
This is a
let's be honest.
special kind of alpaca.
I know
Would you please
primates.
approach the animal, third promise?
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said. Ah! The little monster spat on me!
Spit on it back.
Ah, all of it stinks.
Doesn't matter. Spit back. Hey-oh.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Wild valley braid like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but beatable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
So it's like a donkey versus a mule kind of thing, but more.
That's all well and
I guess
good.
it's just
But did
domestication.
I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
Yes.
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching. The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the ride, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
He knows?
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas.
Oh. Hey, Hattoon. Apparently, no. Don't worry about it. I'm glad
That
you're here.
doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Ah, can't think that way. But get in there. Snuggle up on everyone. Feel the fluff. Know its wave and patterns.
Are you all right, Orclamart? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does
Get a little
not
kitty.
scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
That was a good line
Scream,
read.
in other words.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
First things first, guys. Out of the 5 of these, which one do you think is... Some crap on my screen. I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off of my face. I think I got it all. I think I got all of it. But would you mind taking a sip for me just to make sure? The stench has ruined my sense of smell. I'm okay. Hey, I saw that look. And I'm good. I'm okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. There you go. Ooh, gloves. Wait, have I gotten anything right now? It's me, I'm the Elector. Summon the Elector, Carson. Carson, hi. Feet of gold. As Wuklamont helped demonstrate, the Valley Alpaca are wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier. I had enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? Carson makes Wuklamont do math as the feet. No! The one person in between Wook's greatness. I would not want that.
No wrinkles on the brain.
That was for all 3 of us, Carson, sorry. 4 of us, I guess? Anyway. That with the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. You just douse it in lavender and smack it on them. Gotcha. Wonderful. Give me one of those then. Sorry, we dumb in math. Have you perchance forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you in the equivalent of 10 pel in the thousands column. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting to gil, that comes around 1 million or so. Perhaps if we all pitch in. No. No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money. Somehow. In that case... that basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something sustainable to bargain with for the saddle. That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more. Need 10,000 pel, not 1 million. So we're looking at 100 times more. Oh, right. I panicked and got confused with Alphinode's million gil. Yeah, fair. Again.
No wrinkles on the brain.
I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need at mere moments after you arrived. But I just hate it when you're right. Let me help you with your deal making. Hello again, Blue. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. What is math? Quick maps. It's alright if I ate them now, yes? I guided the claimants toward the first step of the feat like you asked. As long as Wuklamont goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. Hooray! Let's see about getting you that saddle then, Third Promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. That's actually kind of big. Yeah, that's not the best. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It might be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Gladly, although Gideon, I think you should go with Wuklamad. You've seen markets and bazaars the world over, and surely have sage advice to share. Oh, so... in that case, you should hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. As if I do such a thing, but I'll leave the wool with Gideon anyways. The better to keep my hands free. Again, I suggest we... excuse me. To begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Havli, the saddler. He won't much agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Hey, Jen. That sexy little swoop. Whoosh. Got a nice little whoosh to it. Whoosh. Appreciate it. Quattro pelo. Hi. Something I can do for you? You've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. Saddle, is it? And how much will you be willing to pay for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. Crazy. What use does the saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what would that be? That might be... Mescal. I like to nurse a cup at day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you've got yourself a deal. And let's get turned. This bodes well for us, Third Promise. Such mescal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column. Hold on. Did you say Third Promise? Then my offer has changed. The saddle is going to cost you a jug of premium mescal, aged 3 years at least. 3 years? The stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Doralja will go to war, and his cavalry will need saddles, lots of saddles. It's nothing personal, Third Promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. I mean, I feel like it is personal, given that you change your price right as you found out who this person was, but, you know, a warmongering merchant, yeah, so, a warmonger. Can't say that I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. I know, we get it, but also let's just take one. Take one and give him war. What's he gonna do, fight us? I'll give him the war he wants, right? Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days where the clans were at war. Many of the Pelu pray for your victory, Wuklamot. The younger ones, though, to them strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. So, they become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that they made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havli, convinced that the first promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. What about you, Mablu? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like when the Yok-Hyu ruled our village. That's why I offered to help. I want you to become the Dawn Servant to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Well then, I guess I better make sure I win the contest. But the type of mezcal the saddle maker wants is very expensive. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed. We just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or the stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with the piece for Tuliolal on the line. With the piece of Tuliolal on the line. Neither will I. We will make you Dawn Servant. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. So let's try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid to the throne, for instance. Flashback. The guy we saw at the beginning. Of course, the Weaver. Bolnok was his name, I believe. He went out his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to the road where we first met him. Good. Now I'm the one getting glowed sticked. Usually I'm the one doing it. Bye-bye. Whoop. This is the spot. After Bolnok talked to us, he walked off to the south. Then he was probably going to Ukuvlo's Inn. Most visitors to Watchman Pelu end up staying there. Let's go and check, shall we?
Excuse me.
My watermelon. Can I have that basket, Gideon? No. A basket of standard quality wool you've received from Tobli, worth 1 pel in the hundreds column. Thanks. Now let's see if we can turn a profit. Oh no. I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? But promise, you wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? Yeah, so we need a thing and we're trading up, so we're wondering if you'd help us. See, so the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Then allow me to invest in your efforts. Exposition break, I love those. Yeah, exposition break. Peace inter all is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledge to preserve the peace win the throne. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Off camera, the world. Off camera, the warrior of light. Goodness gracious, is a motor mouth. I'm a porky pig. Cat's got my tongue. I don't know. Mumble mouth. Mush mouth. That's it. Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column. That's very generous, Bullnook. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. I have every faith in you, Third Promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. I can't believe you quintupled your investment with your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because Gideon remembered our weaver friend, all I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you built with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you've instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. Now let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Gideon, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Aaronville would never let me hear the end of it. Give it. Now I will steal it. All set, our next deal is waiting to be found. Yeah. I like that. Oh, I really like that. You traded a 100 pel basket of alpaca wool for a 500 pel wool poncho. How about... Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one. That's the obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. So we should begin our search with prospective buyers. Buyers? Question mark. There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the end. There might be interested travelers. Who needs a poncho? A lot of Mamulja hardly wear anything to begin with. Probably Landsguard or sellswords. Mamulja, who soldier for a living, prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movements. So even if So even if they're if they bared shoulders, a Muldra carrying arms can be struck off the list. Good to me. So, probably, this guy. Let's see, no cloak, no coat or cloak, but also no weapons? Oh, we might have a winner. Oh there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here, and barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I'm actually a toolmaker from Tuliolal, and was dressed quite smartly, all the better to show the Pelu that I am a man who takes pride in his appearance, and therefore his work as well. But now look at me. Well, sir, this is your lucky day. Hey, check this out. What a splendid poncho. This would be the perfect replacement for the coat I lost. Would you be willing? We'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade for one of your fine tools, perhaps. What about this hatchet? I crafted myself and will vouch for its quality. Blade looks sharp and the half well made. I'd value it at 1 pel in the thousands column. Oh, from 500 to 1,000, we have a deal. Wonderful. A fine garment such as this should be put on even footing with any. Should put me on even footing with any Pelu merchant. Oh, like the eponymous owner of Me Plu's mate garden for one. Her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate. I'm guessing is what that is. Okay. Me Plu's mate gardens for one. Field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. I'm guessing what that is? It doesn't make sense to be mate. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you. Mate like herba mate. Okay, okay. Thank you, I figured. Did you hear that? We've already found our next buyer. To Meat Blue's Mate Garden. Yeah, Mate Garden we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. What? These ones will be the calm type, right? I don't know. Get it up right up in its face. Yeah. Our monies. I don't know if I have one here, but I have like a mate cup and straw thing somewhere. Not necessarily me, but my dad does. From... Where did he get that one? Peru? I don't remember. But I know we have one somewhere in the house. Love mate. Yeah, I did not like it growing up, but I've learned to love it. What am I looking for? Here we go. I'm also here for this. And I blame Jen for not telling me this was here earlier, even though he can't see it anymore. Argentina? Thank you, Mom. Yeah, Argentina. I think is what my mom said to my... Well done recognizing that toolmaker as a potential customer. If you've a mind to change professions, you'd make an excellent merchant. Wait, Jen can fly since when? I don't know if he can fly, I'm just saying he probably has that one. It was right there in his face. The gloves. Diplomat steals herself to for the ride to find your next trading partner. It's never. That's what I thought. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold it. Yeah, give me a hatchet. Let me go ask people questions. With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas Mellow has so kindly provided. Give me alpaca. Ready to go? Let's mount up. And it's off to the mate fields we go. Mate, 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 mate. Please don't spit, please don't spit. Mate, mate, mate. They'll be fine. These ones are accustomed to people. I still don't trust them. You have a knack for writing, no matter what you say. With our alpaca friends, we Pelu would never have become traveling merchants. Could you imagine walking all the way to Toral? Through Toral? Was that life? I swear that mountain is too tall to be real. Oh, okay. A forbidding sight, isn't it? One I've never appreciated. Up till now, you've had to take a long way around the cliffs to get there, to the highlands beyond, to something so fast. So Mablu, you said you were learning about the peddler's profession? You don't care for ranch work? No, I love it. I love working with the alpacas. But becoming a peddler has always been a dream of mine. It's just, I'm not sure I have the talent for it. I mean, you've been helping us this entire time. If I can help you buy the taming saddle, though, then I'd be proof that I can do this after all. In that case, you'd best get ready to be a merchant. Look, we're almost there. Milto Cactar. We made it, and without a single smelly incident. Sent the alpacas back to Povlo's Inn, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of the roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn servant, weren't you, Third Promise? That I was. And perhaps you understand, I was an orphan too, you see. Tobly took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am. Hey. She said it. She said it. Nope. Wrong button, but we'll use that as the noises. Hey, she said the thing. Ledger's generosity. Yeah, here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. You shouldn't think that way. Sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As it's mate harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. Add to that Wuklamat's way with people, and we should have no trouble making a favorable deal. Huh, what? Don't worry about it. That's Meat Blue herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the third promise, and let's get to bargaining. You have that little axe for me? Then, Luke, I told you not to size shame me. That's rude of you. Because your axe is bigger. Thanks. Now let's, now to see what we can get for it. You're Meat Blue, the owner of these fields? I have a mine to trade if you're interested. Well, the third promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have to offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan, the razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. Look, take the axe. Smite your enemies. Quality is acceptable, I suppose. Offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. A sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pel in the thousands column, the same price as the hatchet. The deal would bring us no closer to the mescal. If I may, Miss Meat Blue, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for the hatchet afford them a higher value? It's indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. Ah. We've missed the window for demand, and in that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way, a generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration. I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming, and I will no longer have need of hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wook Lamont. That is why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is a fair given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. Not necessarily. How about this then? If we were to help bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Kona's, that's right, no A in the middle. Until Kona's reforms come about, I can always use more hands. Then you can go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. Added value to tip scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? Rest here if you'd like, Mom Blue. Gideon and I have mate to gather. Oh no, I'm helping too. Up to the fields then, and mind you picking the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. Let's do this. Getting mate. I have a robot to gather mate. Mate leaves. Hey, wait a minute. This just looks like one of the Final Fantasy 16 areas. One of the starting areas in, I guess it wouldn't be Rosaria anymore at that point. That would have been... I don't know. Might have been something. Point is, the beginning of the game looks similar with the town down below and fields like this. Is that it? Yep. Okay, cool. Sorry, my mic is kind of in the way of that message there. Can I lower you a bit more? Can. Area before you fight Garuda in the castle. Bra. Yes, yes. Yes, the town there, whatever it's called. The where that one guy, the one like bartender badass dude is. That kind of area. I don't know if it's before or after that town, but that area in like the Kaer area. Ooh. Brought me some leaves then. I did. Mate. Acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. Here, we've brought our share as well. Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now, it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves. Premium mate bought at the shop. One sack of those leaves would cost in no less than 5 pel in the thousands column. We give it probably to the like bar owner, and we bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. Bye. Probably, what's wrong? As I was saying before, even after everything Tobli's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Tobli to accept my decision then? Oh, you intend to give up then? Oh, your dreams so weak. I can't. After getting a taste of real trading, I want to be a merchant more than ever. You'll just have to be honest. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Turel's peace, and becoming Dawn servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tobli held the same opinion, so talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what might be. What he might say. Thank you for the advice. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next then? We tried to trade our leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pel? Oh, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal. Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Kona and Zoralja? I mean, of course I am. I'm Wuklamot of the Dawn's Promise, after all. There you go. Alright, keep that going. Keep that. I see you doubting yourself. None of that. Upgrade Mate leaves. Go get that mezcal. Before we go, let me give you the mate leaves. I don't need the risk proving Aaronville's point. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Ready then? Our next stop is the mezcal distillery. Goodness. Getting to the point where I'm starting to porky pig this. Get that sound clip. I guess I could have teleported there, but if I do that, Barb Mole. All you did was take a head mole and color it. It's cute though, I like it. Hi, Jen. Well, we'll want to speak with a man by the name of Gobli. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his products, so we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth. We're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in gossip. Talk to the people here in the distillery. Gideon, perhaps Wuklamot could do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. Okay. I touched this one, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Bibilja. I am a chef from Tuliyolalo. I come here to buy Gobli's mezcal, the finest in Turo, according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but it still end up so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to have less potent refreshments during such conversations. Else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement. Well... Probably might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed out of Sunperch. Clothing. Dancing Jen. Raplu trying to get to Jen, or where Jen was. Wherever Jen went. Not much I can say about Gobly, but I can tell you what Gobly's been saying. The other day he was muttering about monsters prowling around agave jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. Their presence has made it harder to produce said ingredients, and thus driven up the price of his product. A boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love. But we have some killing to do. Let me also... do that to my gear right quick. Hi, Blue. Found our way in. So, what did you find out? Oh, we can make use of all those tidbits. The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobly is working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go on ahead and I'll bring Wuklamot. Doo-doo-doo. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Hey, Gobly. You have business with me, sir? Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? It's cute, and I wants to pet it. I think my Google went off. Now, what's this about? Keep it brief, if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is. Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have Pel, but we can offer you a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. No deal, just like that. Still, I hate to send you up empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? Monsters in the agave field. Take that. Let's hold on to that one. We need it for our timing. Okay. Say the strong drink. Can't miss an R there. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, Obigo Chief, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like mate tea, for instance. And brewed from the finest leaves, of course. Hush you. Hush you both. I want to hear it. Ah, you're right. Absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hobigo friend, but did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with the added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Don't worry, we have more. We offer to cull the monsters causing them trouble? Not yet. That's the last one. That's our trap card. As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with their presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, bring your your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes, I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there is no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Lok Nus Shunsa. Olok Shunsa. I feel like I'm speaking Patese right. It would be such a shame to miss this chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. What you're wearing, trash. Your shoes, trash. Your beak, trash. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing, an introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnuk, and his works are highly regarded in Tuli Yolal. As a supporter of Wukong Mott and a keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. It's certainly a tempting proposal, and one which I'd like to take full advantage, but the scales still aren't quite balancing. The sunlight in his clothes are more noticeably faded compared to the other Pelu. I noticed it, like, in the background. Like, it was the same red, but his is, like, much more faded. Hey, weren't there monsters running amok in Agave Jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly, I would be most grateful of your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in the saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be sound bargain. Be a sound bargain. All right, you have a deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment, and Gideon and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I will use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bolnuk. The fields you're looking for are just north of Pelu. Be safe. That was like this angle right here that even seeing it that I was like, dang. Yeah, you can even see like the top here. It's still much darker than that one. I sees it. Where am I going? Trying to hear for windy business. Nope. Oh. That should be Agave Jaws just over there. This'll go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you've finished clearing out the share of the pest. Oh no. should I do? I have to get past the toll. Favorite color is purple. Got him. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, slap, slap. Clap, clap, clap. Slap, slap, slap. Clap, clap, clap. Okay, I have a feeling. Yep. Both east. Yep. There it is. I had to come over here for Wook anyway, so. Oh. 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 Jen don't got this one. Felt this one in my bones. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Papa, come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mablu the sacks of leaves so she can seal the deal. Right. You're very pretty. Mablu. Monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now, if I could just have the sack of leaves. Take the leaves. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobly. Here are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Bol Nook, as agreed. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, Third Promise, but let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. Mablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a peddler, become a proper merchant, though, my brain is autofilling and I'm having to stop myself from having to do that. Become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. Blech. A premium deal. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you'd better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Sounds good. Crash.
I'm leaving!
Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? I was gonna see if I had something that was, like, more glass-shattery, but I don't. Luckily, Havali's place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. Hey, he's over there. Whoop. This is it, the trade we've been working towards. Yeah. A high-quality jug of mezcal you received in trade for the premium mate leaves, an introductory letter, and the swift culling of hostile pests, worth 10 pel in the thousands column. Phew, still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal. Your tool's ready, Saddler. We brought you your precious mezcal. You go. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing, a few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an inspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zor al-Jah, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, third promise. Great! Stay and wait if you'd like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. Mission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. Ah, I can taste that smooth mezcal already. Enjoy! We did it! The saddle is ours! And to think, we started out with only 100 pel basket of alpaca wool. Mablu, you are going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, third promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Feat accomplished. Success, you traded a 10,000 pel jug of premium mezcal for a taming saddle. You've also won a paid expense trip to Universal Studios, Florida. this neat razor scooter. And this Barbie playset, brought to you by Mattel. Today's sponsor of the contest. You've acquired the saddle then. Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. Telling you, if you get spit at, just spit back. I know, this is something I need to learn. Gulp. Great sunken gods, I did it! Like getting this back. He hardly seems bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Wuklamat's touch. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. No, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. They are super cute, Wook. Shut up. Dive in. Ha ha ha, you're only now noticing that? Dive into the fluff. Doral Jaw, he's back. That one shiny alpaca, having done exactly what he set out to do. Alpaca he spot. Is it me or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. How do you even manage to snare a prize like that? The beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. It's illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise succeeds yours, Wuklamat. Man, am I gonna get bigoted toward eyes like that? Is that what's gonna happen? I don't need to like dive into lizard bigotry. I don't need that in my life, but you guys are making it super hard. Like when the wise head of Dad wakes up, he better be the coolest one ever, or else I'm gonna be mad. Y'all are jerks. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Toral can remain at peace. Everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict. Wages of war's merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tuliyolau all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth they have basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they have regarded war not as a tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient sun seek to provide education. It offers much-needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime. Okay. Alright, taking the Ozymandias approach. Got it. It's true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I've seen with my eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, the ruins it left behind. Dying of thirst. Not one of you has offered me a drink. That's rude of you guys. The Garlean Empire was a congregation of simpletons. You watch your mouth.
Hydration is important!
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it, actually. No lie, the first drink was okay, but the second drink for the hydration legitimately tasted better. Like, legitimately actually tasted better. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts, only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. You're welcome, then. Yes, thank you, Carson. Men are not beasts, only a fool would do this as a... Excuse me. This is why Gulujaja did not elevate the Mamurja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tuliolal, but the star in its entirety. What? Why? What? Dealing with another one of these, huh? I need not explain myself to you. Oh, well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriate golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone? Always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or Kona, or even with Kona. Like we're not even family. I'm feeling brother who has something else on his plate that he's protecting you guys from. That's what I'm kind of feeling. I ponder Zoralja and his mysteries later. I'll ponder Zoralja and his mysteries later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle, I have practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. Valley of Arunkanpa. Arunkanka is northwest of here. Come on, everyone. If we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wuklama off on her hunt. Yeah. Let us go. Nope, wrong one. I like the music here. I think I heard it before. Yeah, I think I heard it on the entrance. But... looking on time. From what I understand, there is a dungeon coming up, so it might be worth finishing this up first before heading into Thursday's stream. Or I can do the group content now, and then jump into the remainder and then the dungeon later. What do you guys think? I can do this. I know I can. Grown Wicklama as she marshals her courage to gather the harrowing task of capturing a wild alpaca. Is it? Cheer? You got this! Ha ha ha!
Good luck there, Promise!
Thanks.
Ganbate!
Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will I. Wooklamat is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
I have to say, the music for this expansion has been fairly exceptional.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Bill.
Bad touch! Bad touch! Stranger danger!
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shak Tural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking. And I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the rite of succession, I mean to see it through.
Erenville personal quest.
I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
That would probably been the better time to do it, but give me a break.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Hey!
I did it.
You're utterly spent. And small wonder.
Well done,
that
Third
feels good.
Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
Okay, guys, with that done, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, let me finish this quest and then I'm gonna run an ad break. What a relief, the third promise came back to us safely. And the alpaca she tamed is a healthy looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feet of gold. Just the money. Okay. Gonna go ahead and go to Be Right Back, grab myself some refreshments, and then we'll continue this. How long is it until the dungeon? I don't think you're exceedingly close. Okay, fair enough. Then we may do some group content if we want to meet up in Adamantoise. I will go ahead and jump back over to New Redania, and yeah, I'll be right back, guys. You can't? Okay. Well then, let me know while I'm gone where you can go, and then I'll go before I jump back in with you guys. Okay, bye. Guys, I got a queue. I can't get in. Did get Chex Mix though. Apparently is partially green. Hey, it's a Hatton. Just turn that one down just in case. I'm special. Okay. So we got 30 minutes. I figured we can do the first dungeon and then the short ones. I shall paint. Unless anybody wants to switch up to anything else, I am flexible. But high level dungeons. Okay. Alright, here we go. Hey, look at that. Kermit the Frog here. I turned back into a prince. Yep. Oh, look, wrong button. We did. Reload, reload. was weird. I guess I was still on cooldown from that. I really like the music to this gun. I'm so scared. Demon be gone. Demon be gone. Demon be gone. Get out of this house. Oh, I thought no, well, wrong button. And I'm being confused. Go. Have that one? I don't? I don't. Probably won't get it, but hey, I don't have it. Okay. Next one we're doing is Trials. If anybody wants to switch up, please do. Please do. Ever feels fun. Yeah, I want to jump into that once I get... Ooh, got a chill Picto up. Everybody on today, for goodness. Match day tomorrow? lost Hattoon. Oh no, if all my friends jumped up a bridge, I would totally do it. Okay, and we'll round it off with the normal. Sage. Yeah. Did not do a thing. Oh no. Did not res anyone. Let's do this. Oh, dang it. it's this one. Oh, okay. We did it. Yeah, just in time. 3 minutes left. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Quick word about the future plans that I've got in store.
Yeah, that LB3 looked great. Tomorrow, Grayson plans on doing something, I think. Although it's still up in the air, so we'll get an update from him. Wednesday, we still have our anime night, still tackling Free Run and Azumanga Daioh, almost said the sequel name. And then Thursday, we'll be back for more Final Fantasy. Friday, we're playing Liza P. I'm not even going to say what I think it is, but we're playing Liza P. And then Saturday, I'm not sure what we're doing, but I think I overheard that Grayson wanted to decide this time. So if that's the case, wait with bated breath. So yeah, thanks guys for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. Appreciate it. See some of you Wednesday, see some of you on Thursday. Hey Carol, guys, I'll go on.
Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car.